Meet Kurt Krauss, a name synonymous with entrepreneurial spirit and steadfast determination. Born into a family of business-minded individuals, Kurt's journey into the world of business began with humble roots and a passion for hard work. Growing up in Laredo, Texas, Kurt was surrounded by the influence of his parents. His father, an exporter, and his mother, a CPA with a private practice, helped shape his understanding of business from management to accounting and everything in between.
Well, I first met Kurt back in 1987. I was working on a landscape job over at Old Falcon Bank on the corner of Springfield and Hillside, and I needed a sprinkler man, and across the street I saw this kid. He was just a kid, and he had on his truck Krauss sprinkler systems. Well, I needed a sprinkler guy, so I said, well, maybe I can kill two birds with one stone. I'll go across the street here and I'll introduce myself and maybe we can get along here. So I walked across the street, introduced myself, and talked him into coming over and checking out my sprinkler for me. And so then I got him he and I teamed up, and I'd do the sprinklers and he would do the landscaping and vice versa. And so we got to be pretty good buddies and pretty good friends. And I said, well, this deal's gonna work pretty good, I believe, so.
Well, I've known Kurt for many, many years. He has many qualities that helped him be a very, very successful man. What's very appropriate about this is that the Junior Achievement is the free enterprise system. And he talks about business, and you know, Kurt started out as a small businessman. So therefore, this encompasses the American dream that Kurt is all about.
I've known Kurt Krauss for 16 years. We met when I had a little more hair, a little less gray hair, in 2008 as we were entering a recession time. And I was starting in the real estate brokerage business. Kurt was developing a few buildings, and he found himself needing help, assistance with leasing these buildings. And I was a hungry broker looking for office space, retail space, flex space to lease.
Fast forward to 1993, when with savings from his hard work and a newfound passion for real estate, Kurt took a leap of faith, making his first investment in a vacant lot. This decision marked the beginning of Kurt's foray into the world of real estate development.
I was driving around one day over around Encinal, and I saw a piece of property. And so I called him up and I said, hey, you interested in buying this little old piece of property? And he said, well, I'd partner on it. He said, just give them their earnest money and we'll just buy that little old piece of property. So we bought that little 40-something acres right there on the edge of Encinal. And he made a subdivision out of his, a really nice little subdivision. The first subdivision there in Encinal with all the utilities, water and everything. And so I said, well, he's just a kid, you know, 22, 23 years old. I said, you know, he's gonna go somewhere, I believe.
Once he gets an idea to do something, he does complete research and complete understanding of the business itself. He tries to connect the dots quickly. He's a consummated learner. He constantly wants to learn and understand the business in totality.
Teaching young people the skill set and mindset to build thriving communities is what Junior Achievement is all about. Kurt Krauss taught me that, and I believe he can teach the next generation how to form the skill set to help our community continue to thrive.
Then he started developing there on McPherson Road. I said, this kid's going places. And then he started building a warehouse, and then he let me do the sprinklers. And let me do the landscape. And I said, boy, this is gonna work out all right. So we went on about 10 to 15 years. He'd do a house, and then he did a warehouse. And the next thing you know, he's in developing. I said, Lord have mercy.
He's a charming young man, and he finds investors, and he negotiates the deals either with a seller or with a bank or with anybody. He is, you know, an extrovert. He has that personality. He's very warm. and very positive in all his aspects.
Well, he's got two boys, Tyler and AJ, and he's mentored those kids into the developing. Now they've got Pinnacle out on the Mines Road, and then they're working on the Ruthinger. They got Pinnacle too, and Tyler's in charge of Gateway out on 35, and that's going to be a big development out there. There's going to be warehouses.
Beyond his remarkable achievements in business, he's also all about family. He's a proud husband, a dad to 5, and a doting grandpa. He'll tell you that his family is what gives meaning to life. It's his biggest motivation, and he wouldn't have it any other way.
Good son to his mom, dad. He took care of them till they were gone. He's a good dad, good grandpa, pretty good all-around guy. If I was going to hang my hat on somebody, I believe I'd hang it on Kurt Krauss.
Kurt is one of the most humble people that you will meet. He is a great example to follow, not just for our generation, but for the young generation.
But he also has an outgoing personality with potential customers. He's a very, very good salesman. But he's also a very good salesman because people trust him, and he establishes very good rapport with his customers.
A firm advocate for organizations like Junior Achievement, Kurt Krauss is a big believer in fostering the entrepreneurial spirit in young minds, having even personally taught a class of high school junior achievers himself. For Kurt Krauss, the key to success lies in embracing challenges and learning from each experience. His advice to aspiring entrepreneurs echoes his own journey. Start small, dream big, and surround yourself with trusted allies who share your vision.
Congratulations, Kurt, on a well-deserved award. I could not think of a better person to receive this award and to be part of this organization. Best of luck to this organization. Congratulations to the other recipients. God bless you all.
Kurt loves to fish. We've been hung up in trot lines and nets and fishing nets all over the coast. We've hung fish everywhere. We've had a good time. We've had a good time fishing, and I've been lucky enough to been able to mentor those kids. I hope I've taught them something through these years.
Kirk has been very successful, but he has always been very, very humble. He is what I would consider a very family-oriented man. I consider Kurt a good friend and an ambassador for the bank.
He's always given more than he really had to, and around the camp he's really handy. He's as handy as a pocket on a shirt. He knows how to do about everything. He always brings more than what he should.
As we continue to witness our city's growth, just know that Kurt Krauss is likely behind some of it. Ladies and gentlemen, join us in celebrating one of this year's laureates of the Junior Achievement Business Hall of Fame, whose journey continues to inspire and ignite the entrepreneurial spirit in us all.
I commend you for all the success you've had. I'm glad I'm your friend, and I wish even more success in the future. Thank you.
Amongst all the things that Kurt taught me, he taught me something he learned from his father, which is the law of abundance. I would love to tell all of you about the law of abundance, but I think it would be more fitting for Kurt to tell you about it during this speech. So Kurt, please share the law of abundance that your father taught you and you've taught us throughout these years.
I'm really proud of you, buddy. You've done great. You're well deserved. I'm proud of the awards you're getting, and I love you. Now he's flying the plane. Now he's got a plane, and I talked to him yesterday. He's in Colorado City, Colorado Springs. He's all over the country now.